Hey everyone, it's Pastor Dave from St. John in Woodbury, Minnesota. Thanks for checking out today's 5 minutes of hope as we get ready to just about wrap up this first full week in January of 2021. Hopefully, it's been a good week for you. Hopefully, the year's off to a good start for you. But above all, as I say each time, my biggest prayer is that you are filled with peace, with joy, and with hope because you know exactly what Jesus has done for you. So today, as we always do, we got our joke of the day. It's about a hymn picking contest, if you will, and then some devotional thoughts connected to Psalm 46, really in light of kind of what happened yesterday in our nation's capital. So some assurances we can find in Psalm 46. So that's what we'll be doing today. So first, it's a little joke about a church, and the pastor stood up one Sunday. He said, we're having a little bit of financial crunch, and so he encouraged everyone in the congregation to give a little bit more than they would normally give. And he said that whoever gave the most money the next Sunday would actually be able to pick all three hymns for that Sunday's church service. So the next week comes along and they collect the offering, and the pastor is looking and he sees in the offering basket someone gave $1,000 bill, and he is so excited. So immediately he wants to welcome, bring up, congratulate, to identify the person who gave this $1,000 bill. And so he's all excited. He says, "All right, who gave this $1,000 bill? Come up front." And there was an elderly lady in the back. Her name was Rosie. And she stands up and she starts walking forward. And the pastor just so thankful, so grateful. And he says, "Well, you know the deal. Since you gave the most money, you get to pick out three hymns for today." And she got really excited. And she started to look around the congregation and she sees three really good looking guys and says, "I'll take him, him, and him." There you go. There you go. The hymn choosing contest. So hopefully you enjoy that. Hopefully it brings a little smile to your face on this Thursday here in January. So, like I said, our devotional thoughts today are connected to Psalm 46. As you are undoubtedly aware, yesterday was just not a good day. Not a good day for our nation, for our country, just seeing what happened in our nation's capital, all that went down. Just a lot of stuff that just is not that pleasant to really look at. But it's also a good reminder where our hope always needs to be. I know I've said this before. I'm sure you've heard it before. Our hope, our peace, our confidence, our meaning, our purpose, our reason for being, all of those things, none of it is ever found in our earthly home. It's never found in our earthly country. It's always found only in Christ. And I want to read for us today. This is Psalm 46. And this is a very famous psalm. You may have heard this before. But this is a psalm that actually was the foundation for the great Reformation hymn, "A Mighty Fortress is Our God," that Luther, the reformer Martin Luther, wrote again back during the Reformation. And so again, this psalm is a basis for it. So listen to these words from the psalmist. Again, this is Psalm 46. It says, "God is our refuge and strength, the very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God will help her when the morning dawns." And this is the one that kind of drew me to this psalm today. "The nations rage, the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice, the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress." And it continues on there. But again, we kind of see that main focus right there, that no matter what's going on in the world, that even when we're facing natural disasters or life is chaotic, a lot of the stuff we've experienced over the last year. But again, we have days like yesterday where you have the kingdoms totter, the nations rage. In those moments, we remember that the God of Jacob is our fortress, that the God of Jacob is our might, that again, our hope and our peace, all of these things that we long for, again, we're not going to find them in a perfect and permanent way in this world, which is why we keep our eyes fixed upon Christ, especially during these darkest moments. So I really do hope and pray that maybe the events of yesterday was a reminder for you that, again, we don't look for our eternal home here in this world. Our eternal home is somewhere else. It's with Christ And He has won for us that through His life, His death, and resurrection. So may God fill you with that peace, that hope, that confidence, especially on this day, as you do lean on, look to, and find solace in Jesus the Christ, the God of Jacob.